Cubs send Moisés Ballesteros to Angels in deal for reliever Ryan Zeferjahn. The Athletic has live coverage of the 2026 MLB Trade Deadline. The Chicago Cubs didn't hide the fact that they were seeking pitching this MLB Trade Deadline. On Monday, Jed Hoyer, Chicago's president of baseball operations, went out and got the bat missing, right-handed reliever his team needs. Advertisement The Cubs agreed to acquire hard-throwing reliever Ryan Zeferjahn from the Los Angeles Angels for designated hitter-catcher Moisés Ballesteros and pitching prospect Mason McGwire, son of Mark.
Fruit flies taking over your kitchen? This discreet plug-in trap uses light to attract flying insects, then captures them on a replaceable adhesive cartridge without noisy zapping or messy sprays. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/one right now.
That's a hefty price to pay for a reliever, but in fairness, Zeferjahn seems to be ascending and is under control through 2030. Ballesteros opened the season as arguably the Cubs' top prospect. One of the best pure hitters in the minors in recent seasons, he made the team's opening day roster and seemed like he was locked in as the team's DH. The lefty started off the season red hot, boasting a 166 WRC+ on May 3 and looking like the player the organization loved so much as he was developing in its system. But Ballesteros eventually went ice cold and was sent down to the minors in the middle of June. He has yet to find his stroke at AAA, where he has an 80 WRC+ in 32 games. If he can get back to his best form at the plate and catch even a little bit, the Cubs thought he was passable there by the end of his tenure. This could be a nice addition for the Angels. It's not easy to find strikeouts in the bullpen, and the Cubs had to pay up to get it, especially for a pitcher who is under control for so long. Zeferjahn addresses a major need for Chicago. The Cubs bullpen entered play on Monday with a 21.3% strikeout rate, 21st in baseball. The team had hoped to find more swing and miss, preferably from the right side. In 51-2-3 innings for the Angels this season, the 28-year-old has a 3.66 ERA and a 33.5% strikeout rate. Only 8 eligible relievers have a higher strikeout rate this season. Zeferjahn should end up working late-game situations along with Jacob Webb, Caleb Thielbar, and eventually Daniel Palensha, who is expected to return from the injured list soon. Advertisement Zeferjahn does have a 14.3% walk rate, but he counteracts it with a .163 batting average against. Pair that with his elite strikeout rate and the Cubs' top-tier defense, and he should thrive in Chicago. He's under control through 2030 and has multiple options remaining. The presence of veteran Michael Conforto, 115 WRC+, and emergence of switch hitter Pedro Ramírez gives the Cubs 2 lefties they can deploy as needed at the big league level. That likely made Chicago more comfortable giving up Ballesteros as it tries to fortify a playoff contender it believes has enough offense and an elite defense. McGwire hadn't shown much in prior seasons, but broke out in 2026. He had a 2.4 ERA in 10 appearances, 5 starts, at low while striking out 36.6% of the batters he faced and walking just 8.1%. After a promotion to High A, McGwire's numbers have dipped, but he's still seen as a solid prospect. In general, Chicago's system isn't known for its pitching, and the Cubs seemed more than willing to part with their arms after a pitching-heavy draft left them more optimistic in the future.